First of all, congratulations on Autumn and the Black Jaguar. It is such a beautiful film. For you as a director, why was it important to have actual jaguars for the actors to act with? And was there anything you had to do on set in order to make this happen?
Well, for me, it's important to do things for real because I believe uh, that there is a lot of moving done with special effects, and that's very interesting. But
Mhm.
my way to do movies is to do without special effects and to create something on screen which is unique, which is a
Mhm.
relationship between humans and animals. And so I did it already before with
Mhm.
other movies. And this one was on the Amazonian forest. And the predator of the Amazon forest is the jaguar. And so, yeah, it was important for me to try to do it for real. After, it's a very complicated process. It's a real commitment for the young girl.
Mhm.
Uh, because for Lumi Polak, which playing the role of Autumn, it was a 1 year commitment. She's living in California, in Los Angeles. Yeah, she had to move with her parents and her brother to Mexico for the movie during more than 1 year. And she has to interact with the jaguar every day to create this bond. And it was quite a difficult experience because a jaguar is really a strong predator.
Mhm.
And at the beginning of the process, it was a little cub, but at the end, after 1 year, it was a jaguar, an adult jaguar. And so, yeah, every day she had to be very courageous, and also it's a lot of fun. I mean, to pet and to play with such an animal. So yeah, it's yeah, it's not a classic way to do movies,
Mhm.
but I love this way to do it. And yeah, sometimes on set, because of that, because the fact it's a real relationship and something real in life, you have big surprise on the set, something you couldn't imagine happened.
Definitely. You captured very tenderness between Lumi Pollock and the Jaguar. When filming, did you have to film multiple takes, or what were you looking for? What kind of interaction were you looking for between them in order to create this very realistic tenderness between the two characters?
I mean, the tenderness is the reality of what they used to live in real life. So my work was just to capture that. Uh, After, it's not easy because it's not always. We are really focused on the respect of the animal, and an animal is not. You cannot just tell, okay, today we shoot. You come at 8. We finish at 5. It's not like that. So we really have to be flexible and to adapt to the character, the mood, uh, and the rhythm of the animal. So Lumia had also to adapt to that, uh, and uh, and so it's not also easy to play with with an animal because you never know what will happen. So you have to play, and you don't know what the reaction of the animal is going to be. So it's quite complicated on set. Uh, so some days it was good. We could do a good day and it was perfect. And someday we had to cancel the shootings because nothing was happening and it was so too complicated. So it's really like that. Like uh,
Definitely. You paired her with Emily Rickards, who did a fantastic job. Um, what was it about Emily Rickards that you wanted her to play alongside your young actress?
I didn't understand. Sorry.
What was it about Emily Rickards that you saw, in order to pair her with the young actress, in order for them
Ah,
their relationship to seem so natural?
I mean, Emily Blythe is a fantastic actress,
Mhm,
and she's very comedy because the movie is also very comedy. I mean,
mhm,
and and I mean, she she's so she's so crazy, and the
mhm,
character of this teacher is like is also completely crazy. And in life, she's a little bit like that. Not as crazy as in the movie, but she's very creative and very lot of energy, and um, and it's like the character are reverse in the movie. I mean, it's like the teacher would be the kid, and the
mhm,
kid is the teacher. I mean, and so for Lumi going back to the Amazon, for Autumn going back to the Amazon to
mhm,
save the jaguar, it's like having something to carry on her back, which is this crazy teacher, which is unable for nothing because she's totally unadapt to the world. So yeah, it was they had these two characters in reality also the two actresses.
Definitely. For the past few years, we've had a lot of films that basically have the message of take care of nature and nature will take care of you. Why is this such an important thing for people to realize?
I mean, we don't have a planet B, huh?
Mhm,
So I know it's a complicated debate in the States, um, but the reality in Los Angeles today is uh, is really something strong that I hope American people are going to understand. I mean, that's really very painful what's happening there. And so, but my way to think about it with my movie is to be positive. I mean, with beautiful stories and with stories who can show how beautiful is the world because that's what we show in Autumn and the Black Jaguar. Uh, how beautiful are those animals. Um, um, I hope that will push people to want to protect that, protect the nature, protect um, the jaguar, but also all the animals. And through that, I mean, through beautiful movies, you can um, you you can try to to aware people, I think.
mhm. And filming in the Amazon, that must be such an amazing experience. What was that like for you?
So we shoot in Mexico,
Oh, okay.
in the forest. It's not exactly the Amazon
Mhm,
from the South America, but it's the end of the forest, the
mhm,
Amazonian forest. And well, I love to travel. I travel with my kids, with my wife, who's writing scripts. So it's like it's like a little bit of family business,
mhm,
and so we are together and we experience those countries and those new atmospheres, and so it was fun to live in the jungle and to film with all the crew in such a beautiful place. I mean.
mhm. Definitely. I also enjoyed the fact that you included a lot of Spanish in this film. Was it a choice to have the mixture of the two instead of just having an all English movie?
Well, mainly the movies in English,
Mhm,
but we work with a lot of Mexican actors, and so also there is a um, there is also Maya actors. Yeah, it's fun, and the crew was very mixed. The crew was French, uh, Mexican, and Canadian. So it's a mix of culture. It's always interesting to to see what is another culture and how we see movies together and how we can share. I mean, that's
mhm.
also movies are also a human experience.
Definitely. You've had several films now with live animals. Will we continue to see these beautiful animals in your future projects?
Yes, 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 because I think, yeah, I want to do other movies like that because I think it's a good way to speak to young audience, and to families, and there is so much stories to tell. The next one I hope you will see in the States, which is going to be released in April in France. Is I shoot that in China, and it's a story with pandas.
That's awesome. You've already released Autumn and the Black Jaguar out in a couple of countries. How well do you feel it's going to be received here in the United States?
I hope it's going to be well received. I don't know exactly because I mean it's always so hard to say what will happen with the movie.
Mhm,
But I hope it's going to touch people because I think it's an interesting movie for American audience because it's speaking about his continent, and I think American people like comedy, so
mhm,
the film is comedy, is funny, so I hope it's going to work.
mhm. Definitely. And for you, how important is it to bring this message of protecting our environment to the young audience and, allow them to be the teachers to the older people?
Yeah, it's really the story of the movie.
Hmm.
It's really that, yeah. Uh, but I know, the young people knows better than the old people. I
Hmm.
mean, they're very interested about what's around them, and um, they change the habits, they change the world. They have new habits now. I mean. That I didn't have when I was kid. I mean,
Hmm.
so it's changing slowly, but it's changing.
Definitely. Well, congratulations on this magnificent film, and I do hope it gets a good audience here in the States.
Okay, thank you very much.